Peace. The linguistic phenomenon for some black people adding R's where they're not supposed to be in sentences or words is called the linking R, intrusive R, or hypercorrective intrusive R. And while it is present down south, you can find it prominently in accents of Maryland and Missouri, or Missouri. Particularly Baltimore, where the number 2 may sound like two, or St. Louis, where the word there may sound like there. And while your question was specifically about some black folk, I should point out that this speech feature is really more influenced by the English than African part of African American English. And you can hear it in parts of the UK, where even non-rhotic accents that typically drop the R may also add an R to a phrase like law and order that may be pronounced law and order. And there you have it. This comment is correct, technically. There is no letter R in the Australian no. That R sound is actually coming from 3 vowel sounds next to one another, which are called a triphthong. When you slow the Australian no down, what you're hearing is more of a na, u, No! And the reason that sounds like an R is in part because the very same tongue position that it takes to perform an R is what is being used to accent the word no as no. Try to pronounce this word, no, and notice the roundness of your lips and the tip of your tongue kick up at the end of no. Now pronounce this word, nor. Notice the roundness of your lips and your tongue kick up at the end of nor. The R at the end of the Australian no is not necessarily an intrusive R, but not necessarily not. And that is just another fascinating thing about words and pronunciations, because it's not just what they look like or sound like, but what they feel like, quite literally. We out ya.